G'day story people, Monique Bradley here.
Kia ora, te whānau, Pete Ward here.
Oh, that was lovely. I liked it. So anyway, back to you guys. Today we wanted to talk about why stories are so important for your sales process. This conversation came about because this week we worked with the Story People workshop all about stories that sell. So every week we kind of have a different theme, and it was about finding how to use your story to support your sales process. So Pete Ward, why are stories important for you when it comes to sales? What's your perspective on this?
Okay, my perspective on this is when you're telling a story, it could be a story about a client, or it could be a story about yourself, and you're connecting to your ideal customers or ideal clients. And why this is important is because they may be able to see themselves reflected in your story. They might go, that could be me, I need help like that. Or they could be hearing a story about somebody else and go, yes, I want you to look after me like you've looked after that person. Or if you're talking about yourself, then they can have a chance to connect to you in a more appropriate way. It's got enough intimacy for people to actually, when you're on camera, you can let your walls down a little bit and people go, actually, I like that person. Because that's the thing, especially on video, if people can watch you on video, or even if you're in person, they get a chance to actually find out who the real you is, rather than those staged videos. Hello, I'm reading from a teleprompter and I can do these things for you, and I can come and help fix your plumbing, and you should call me. And you don't need to do so much, as we talked last night, you don't need to do so much of the hard sell, because they're making a decision about whether they like you or not. That's really what's happening, and whether they trust you. And I know there's that, like trust and all that sort of stuff, but really you're getting a chance to tell a story. And actually, if you tell a really good story, you actually sound clever, to be honest.
So
Stories
true.
make people sound clever. Yeah,
I love that.
awesome. Yeah.
My perspective is probably a little bit different, because I always find when I share a story, number one, I usually make people laugh. So we reduce that fourth wall kind of barrier between me and the ideal client. And if I can make that connection, get them laughing, get them engaged, build a bit of rapport, I can just about sell anything. And I know that that might sound a bit egotistical, but I just have this ability, and I've known this since I was a child, to use my voice and my words as a way to excite people and get them so excited that they just want to throw down their money. And I know that is a bit of a gift, and it is a skill that you can also learn. So if you want to learn how to sell without selling, or sell using your story, get in touch with us. Come and join one of our workshops. We're actually opening up a new round of workshops starting back at week 1, and there's going to be launching on Tuesday nights as well. So if you have missed some of those beginning stages of the storytelling process that we teach, which is a first person storytelling process, you need to jump in onto one of our Tuesday night workshops. You're going to love it. Before we finish up, Pete, is there any other educational tips you'd like to share? I know I'm putting you on the spot, and I always do this.
Always do, but
keeps your brain fresh.
I do like what you said about helping make people laugh. Because if you can get a little bit of humour into your story and get a smile out of people, then that is a way of connecting as well. So even if it's a self-depreciation type of thing where you're explaining a situation you got yourself into that you didn't mean to, but hey, you managed to get yourself back out of it, people take them on a roller coaster of a journey. And always start, as we've said, with a strong opening and end with a strong ending, and kind of take them on a journey in the middle to take them up, solve it, fix it, boom. And that's why I do what I do.
Nailed it. That was a mic drop moment, Pete. You do it every time.
Yeah, strong ending.
Strong ending. So time for us to head away. Hope you've enjoyed that and taken something away from today's quick educational. I am Monique Bradley.
And I'm Pete Ward.
We are the Story People, and so are you. See you in a workshop.